A wild-haired genius with a painted face locks himself in a recording studio for 5 days straight without speaking to a single soul, obsessing over layers of sound that most people will never consciously hear. This is the man who founded 3 legendary British rock bands, mastered nearly every instrument imaginable, and gave the world the Christmas anthem that refuses to die. But here is what nobody expected. When Roy Wood finally revealed his 10 favorite musicians of all time, the list was so shocking, so unpredictable, that it forced everyone to reconsider everything they thought they knew about this eccentric visionary. Sitting at number 1 wasn't a rock god, not a guitar hero, not even a fellow. British invasion icon, it was a deaf German composer who'd been dead for 2 centuries, and the reasoning behind this choice reveals the secret to Wood's entire creative genius. Roy Wood's musical journey was never about following trends or playing it safe, and his influences prove it. At number 9, he chose Spike Jones, the comedy bandleader from the 1940s, who proved that music could make you laugh while simultaneously blowing your mind with technical brilliance. Jones' recordings buried incredible orchestral arrangements under gunshots, cowbells, and chaotic sound effects, showing Wood that entertaining an audience and displaying genius weren't mutually exclusive, they were partners. Carl Perkins, at 8, whose guitar work on Blue Suede Shoes created the blueprint for every British rock guitarist who followed. And Eddie Cochran, at 7, the first complete rock artist who played every instrument, engineered his own sessions, and thought like a modern producer decades before anyone else. Buddy Holly landed at 6. The man who created the standard rock band format and showed British musicians they could write and produce their own material without asking permission from anyone. At 5, Phil Spector's wall of sound technique taught Wood that recording studios were unjust capture devices, they were instruments themselves, capable of creating sonic cathedrals from 3-minute pop songs. Surprisingly, his own ELO co-founder, Jeff Lynne, claimed the 5th spot, with Wood praising him as the most dedicated musician he ever knew, despite their eventual different paths. Chuck Berry, at 4, invented rock and roll entire vocabulary, while the Beatles, at 3, demonstrated that rock musicians could be fearless experimenters and commercial successes simultaneously. Brian Wilson took 2nd place, the creative genius whose pet sounds showed Wood that rock could incorporate orchestras, unusual instruments, and childlike wonder into something profoundly sophisticated. But Beethoven, at number 1. That's the revelation that defines Roy Wood completely. Here was a composer who continued creating masterpieces while completely deaf, working from pure imagination, taking enormous risks, and proving that music could be both popular and profound at the same time, exactly what Wood spent his entire career attempting to achieve with electric guitars and painted faces. So which musician on Roy Wood list surprised you most? If you enjoy these untold stories from rock history, don't forget to subscribe to Old Hollywood Pulse. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.